Hello everybody, it is Moore Monkey Knuckle, and it's the final episode of this semester, this quarter, and that's kind of insane. But I'm not going to repeat all the insane things again that I've been kind of repeating all week this week. But I'm just going to, recap the day, because there's not much to recap. I'm probably going to get this over with quite fast, but whatever, let's do it anyway. This morning I got up early, and despite not having a test until 10:15, I decided I might as well go in early. So I went in early just so I could study without, the internet and the computer and X, just kind of being there like, hey, you can play us and, you don't have to study if you don't want to. And I was like, I'm gonna go to school and study for like 2 hours because I'm a good child and this is Spanish and I don't really know Spanish and I need all the help I can get. So I kind of just, hung out in various areas of the school studying for a few hours. And one of the portions I sat outside my math class, which is kind of outside, like, it's a hallway and it's outside. So I just sat there and it was raining and I was under, part of the covered part because I was like, I didn't want to just sit in the rain. And I turned on Xenoblade nighttime music and that was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. It was just beautiful, like hearing the rain in the background and listening to like the super calming noises of the nighttime versions of the soundtrack in addition to studying, and it was very relaxing. And if you do that, even if you don't like Xenoblade, the nighttime music, just really the soundtrack in general, is just very good to listen to, especially when doing homework for most of the tracks. Some of the tracks are like too upbeat and it's like I can't focus while doing this. But after multiple running around the school, going to different areas and studying, the test came, and I wasn't ready for that. It was insanely hard, and it was insanely long. Like most of my other tests, it's like, okay, these are like very long tests, but they're like reasonably length. This is like, this page, or this test was like 1, 2, 3, then 12 on top of that, 12, 15. There was about 18 or 19 pages with all 3 packets. So that was kind of insane and unnecessarily long, but I think it was everything that we went over, what a final should be, but is never really. I wish he just did what all my other classes did and just kind of highlighted and just went over the highlights of the semester, but alas, we went over everything, and it took a long time. It took me the entire 2 hours, which that's never happened before in my finals, because usually it's like, okay, at most it took me like an hour, but this time it's like, here's the full time here. You actually have to be scared about not finishing the final despite having an entire 2 hours to do it. So that wasn't fun. But after I finished, I went home, had some tacos, and now I'm doing this. I'll see you guys next semester. Hopefully I'll be able to see Star Wars this weekend. I haven't gotten any spoilers. I'll see you guys next semester. See you guys then. Goodbye, and thank you all for watching this portion of my high school year. Goodbye, and that is the end of part 10, I believe. It's 10. It's totally 10. Goodbye.